Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new and you don't know me yet, I am Mommy Lala. Yes, I've been gone for over a week, right? So I have not been able to live stream. Life just simply happens. I just had to focus on my center for a bit. But I'm back. I'm back this week, and welcome to the supposedly midweek, but it's now Thursday evening actually here in the Philippines. Jenna, thank you so much, my friend. How are you? I hope that everything is well, my friend, and that you are feeling much better. Yes, I've been gone for quite a while, and I'm back today. So last weekend for you guys, it was a Monday morning for me. We did have our monthly live stream hop for Kendra's card challenge. So we do that every month, and every month we do have a specific theme for each of the hops, right? So I had so much fun, okay, doing the mystery card making kits, right? That was our topic. So I'm gonna continue over on today's live stream because I actually still have several that I have not actually been able to do so. You know how it is with the shipping, right? So it takes a while for it to come, and then suddenly it's like one after the other. So basically that's what happened. So I still have, after this, I still have like two more to unbox or reveal. Therefore, that might be shorts or an edited video, but that would probably be equal to about 4 to 6 cards, because each mystery card making sampler kits, that's the one I'm going to be showing you, actually can create 2 to 3 cards. Yes, I have missed you too, Jenna, right? So it's like, when you go live, I'm normally like probably still asleep. Right? So thank you so much that you are awake very early, my friend, and that you are able to join us a little bit. I know that you probably is your way to do, whatever it is you need to do on a, Thursday morning. Again, Jana, thank you so much. And for those who are watching, again, our topic is mystery card making kit samplers from Kendra's card challenge. All right, so I have a question for you guys. Do you like working with card making kits? Right? So I am one of those who in the beginning actually didn't like this. At the same time, the sketch challenges, because I felt and I thought that this would put my creativity in a box, so to speak. Like it would limit it, because I will just be bounded by the parameters that are in that specific challenge or sketch. Unknowns to me that it actually is just a point of inspiration, right? So if you are actually in a rut, or oftentimes creativity is not just there, having a sketch, having a kit is amazing, because you don't actually need to think about, how am I going to put this together? There's a sketch, just follow it. Or what, materials do I need to use? Sometimes when you have so much, it's actually not even productive anymore, because there's so many choices, right? But when you have a kit, it is so easy to create one. And maybe that's just what you need, right? To just simply come up with a single card, and everything else will follow. So I hope that is going to be the inspiration for you and for me tonight. Hi, Donna. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I've been gone for a while, and I truly appreciate that you guys are coming in, putting in a comment. I really, really appreciate it. And of course, my moderator daughter is here with me. Coffee is priority. Yes, agree. This early in the morning. Yes. Do you like card making kits? Thank you so much, Sammy. Okay, my moderator daughter. Okay, same. We have the same priorities, my daughter as well. All right. I used to have the same priorities, but GERD came in. Therefore, I can no longer do coffee, but at least I can still do tea. All right. So first and foremost, okay, I would be doing the mystery card making kits from Cards by Kendra. Okay, inspired by Kendra's card challenges. Okay, so I just want to share that with you for now. Okay, so this mystery card making kits are actually part of the perks that you get if you are part of Cards by Kendra's paid Patreon membership. All right, so this is what it looks like. If you go to Patreon, you will see this. All right, and there on the top, you have home, collection, chat, shop, and more. All right, so if you go down further, okay, you would see that there are actually different tiers. So you have like the official patron, all access, and then the VIP, right? And of course, the KCC supporter. So it goes from $2 up to $25 a month, right? And actually, this subscription helps keep Kendra's Card Challenge free for everyone. I'm in the Philippines and I am able to join because this is absolutely free. But if you do become a member of any of the tiers, then you get perks. So the mystery card making kits are actually perks from the all access patron and the VIP patron. And there's a special thing for now for VIP because the whole KCC18, so that will be till June, you will get a toner foil sampler kit mailed together with your mystery card making kit. How awesome is that? But both tiers actually give you access to the mystery card making kit. Okay, so the full kit where you can create about 15 or more cards are the ones that you will get as part of the VIP patron perk. Now, if you just want the sampler one, then perfect for you is the all access patron. Again, these are just some of the many things that you can actually get from being part of Kendra's patron. All right, so if you do want to check more about Kendra's card challenges and Cards by Kendra, everything is linked in the description of this video. All right, so let us start. Okay, so this actually is I'll be working with two mystery card making kit samplers. Okay, so what comes in plastic baggies like this, and you will arrive in the mail, of course, in an envelope, and it includes several different kinds of card making materials like pattern paper, solid cardstock, some are double-sided, right? So, and then it even sometimes comes with blings and stuff like this, right? Sentiments. So basically everything that you need to create between 2 to 3 cards already. And the best pairing, of course, would be to make it even simpler for you. The card making kit coordinates actually with any of the existing Kendra's card challenges. And today, actually right now, we are on the 18th quarter. So it's KCC18. It started last April and will last till June. So you still have an ample time to actually join. All right. So to know, maybe you liked what you see, right? Oh, I like this paper. I like the sentiment. I like, the papers and the stuff that you see. And you want to, get the full kit or the full set because this has been curated for us by Kendra. Okay, what you do is, simply get your phone. Okay, go over the QR code. Okay, click on that. And then it will lead you to the document, where it will tell you where it is from. So like this one, it's a little ladybug mystery card making kit sampler featuring papers from Echo Park. Okay, so this one, and then it tells you what are the names of the paper, and the other things that are part of the sampler kit. Like this one came from the Little Ladybug card making kit sampler. So some of the papers came from the 6x6 paper pad, and then there's some ephemera from the same collection and solid cardstock as well. And then some rhinestones and sentiments from KCC October 2022 bonus printable or the paper rose birthday sentiments. All right. So again, take note. If you do want to put this as part of your, Kendra's card challenge, don't worry. And you don't need to have to use all of the contents of the kit to enter to win a prize. You can pull in additional items from your stash, right? And then there are links, okay? And of course, if you buy through those links, yes, thank you so much, because Kendra does get a little bit of a commission from the links with no added cost to you guys. So again, another way to support our amazing creator of Kendra's Card Challenge. So this is the one I'm going to be working with. So this is the first kit sampler. Okay, it's from Echo Park. It's Little Ladybug. Now, as I mentioned, I'll be working with two. So the second one is this one, right? So this one, let's check. Okay, so from what collection it came from. So just like what we did before, okay, we simply go to your photo on your phone. Okay, click on the QR code and it will bring you to a document. Okay, to a link to a document telling you what the card making kit sampler is made or curated from. All right, and of course you can see that awesome logo. It's from one of our super sponsors for KCC18. It's Not Too Shabby. Yes, Mystery Card Making Kit Tutti Frutti is actually from Not Too Shabby shop. Okay, so the Tutti Frutti card kit sampler that I have here is actually from the Tutti Frutti 6x6 paper pad, Tutti Frutti ephemera and adhesive enamel dots, and it also includes some coordinating cardstock and sentiment strips, just like the other sampler kit. Yes, there are affiliate links in the document that you open. And if you do buy through these links, thank you so much, because Kendra actually would get a little bit of a commission. And that truly helps out in making Kendra's Card Challenge free for everybody. Again, you don't need to use all of the materials here, but in my case, I really want to use as much of it as I can. Or if there are others that are left over, then I use it for other card making projects, okay, or some other projects. All right, so if you want to craft alongside me and you haven't done any of your, let's say, May, okay, set for Kendra's Card Challenge, yes, please do join me. All right, so let's go back to the chat before I move on further. And we have Jay. Good morning, my friends. Okay, I would like to take this opportunity to invite you all over on Jay's channel the last Saturday of the month, right? So we will be live on Jay's channel for our faith journaling. And Jay actually has an awesome surprise guest other than yours truly. So hope that you would join us this last Saturday of May on Craft by Jay Card Making and Paper Crafts. Thank you, Jay, for dropping by, my friend. Are you on your way to work? And we have Linda, of course. Magandang umaga, Linda. Thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. Okay, I kind of said if start a card. Oh, that's a great idea, Jay. A card making ministry. What an awesome idea. I love that, Jay. If I can help in any way, form, or shape, just, give me a message, my friend. Okay. Yes, right? What an amazing idea from Jay. Or by the... Hello, Dawn. Good morning, my friend. Every time I see Dawn in the chat, I'm like, what yummy thing is Dawn gonna be making today? Whether it be for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, she and T, other than crafting and card making, both are great home cooks. So I hope that, in the future, I get to taste their home cooking, right? So there you go. May flew by so fast, indeed, right? We're past the... It's actually the 15th, halfway through there, my friends, halfway through there. Yes, and of course, Jay, Don saying hi to Jay and Jana. I agree indeed, right, Jay? Hello, Don, also from Linda. And everybody saying hi to everybody. I stole it from Shanna. Right? It's okay. These kinds of things. Thank you so much. Right? So the more people who can actually or know about it, the better. Right? Yes, I do remember Shanna doing this also in the past. Right? So for special occasions and stuff like that. Right? Awesome. What a lovely idea. Card making can definitely be a ministry. Absolutely. God can make anything. Truly. Right? So hopefully, right? Okay. Magandang gabi din, Linda. Maraming salamat sa iyong pagdating. Alright. I hope that wasn't so fast for you, Linda. Alright. So hopefully, you'll get to understand, okay, what I actually meant to say. Alright. So let us start. All right. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let's start with the what's this collection from Echo Park. Okay. The one from Echo Park. Okay. So everything I'm using for this actually came from the kit. That's basically how I use the mystery card making kit samplers. As much as I can, I really just focus on whatever is in the kit because I really want to use everything in the kit. So, but then again, for this kit, I still have a lot left. You see, this can even probably make 2 to 3 more cards. Truth be said, truth be told, right? So if I just add a little bit more of solid card stocks and there's still a lot of ephemera in this thing that I can actually create maybe up to 6 cards, right? So there you go. So this is what I'm gonna be making today, and so I don't forget. Okay, so these are actually going to be inspired by Kendra's Card Challenge 18's sketch number 1 and sketch number 4. All right, so let us start. Okay, so let's start with the card from, sketch number 1. Let me see if I still have that sketch over here. No, that's 15. Let me see if I have sketch 1 over here. There you go. All right, so this is sketch number 1. All right, so that's sketch number 1. If you do want to get the full, description, what are dimensions, stuff like that, it comes free, from the PDF, downloadable PDF that you can get. Okay, all the links are in the description of this video if you are new to Kendra's Card Challenge. All right, so very, very, of course, my card base, is an A2 size cardstock. Okay, so 300 GSM. I do love my card bases to be a little bit strong. Okay, so I'm gonna be working with the strips. This actually came in the bigger strips, but actually the thing, all right, look, it's double-sided. So I'm so glad that Helen of Crafty Mama Diaries really taught me and forced me to just, go the other way, look the other way, and just go ahead and craft with double-sided papers. Because for a very long time, that was something I could not do. Because for the life of me, I cannot. It's like, oh my goodness, the other side is also awesome. I cannot. Right? So do I go for the red or the yellow? Okay, so I feel that I like this one better than the yellow one. All right, so let's work with this one. Updates. All right, so I've been showing updates on them. Same here, Dom. So I used to have 3 hives. Ooh, I only have 1 hive for now, Linda. I'm still learning a lot about that. Don, who is the other one who does how do you call this? To collect honey, you have bee. How there is a term for that, right? So help me out here, my friends. What do you call that? What's the term? So is it raising bees? No, it's not raising bees. It's what's the term for it? The, there are days it's like all my brain is all foggy and I can't remember anything. And such is the day. So sometimes when I'm teaching, it's like, oh my gosh, this is a very basic thing. And I can't remember the word. Right? Oh my goodness. Anyways. Okay, so you do raise bees and get the honey. And because honey has a ton of awesome, health, good health effects. Okay. But somehow, in the beginning, there's this product, okay, that does, beeswax and honey. And I loved it so much. But after years of using it, somehow I developed allergic reaction to it. And it happens, but not often that it happens to some. And sad to say, it did happen to me. And so I had to stop using the product, but I love it so much. Not because the product was not good. It was because my own body started to, have allergic reactions because of, the honey content. Apiculture, there you go. Beekeeping. Thank you, my friends. What will I do without you guys? Oh, Zell is here. Hi, Zell. I got confused. I thought Wednesday pala. Yes. Oh, yes. So probably you'll understand. Thank you, Zell. Okay, probably you would think, like Zell. Of course, Zell is an awesome creator, crafter from the Philippines. And yes, she knows that I go live every Wednesday. So I was actually gonna go live. So if you checked out on my, notifications yesterday, I was supposed to go live. But the thing is, the one I'm using right now for my top-down camera, last 2 weeks ago, there was a challenge on Ecamm. Ecamm is what I use to, do live stream. Some of you use Restream, or some of you use, what do you call that? What is that word? See, StreamYard. See, my gosh, my memory. Anyway, StreamYard to go live. So I use live stream. And every now and then, the thing about, Ecamm is it has such a very, very solid and supportive community. So they had this challenge in the community for, who dares live stream. And, I've been live streaming for over 4 years. So it's not as if I don't know how to live stream. But in the end, I felt that I know there might be a lot of new things out there, but I don't know anymore. So I said, I joined. And the nice thing about that is it actually is a challenge. So there's a 5-day challenge where you need to go live. So you remember, I went live with my dear friend Janet from Animal Paradise Communication and Healing. So that was part of the challenge. And to make a long story short, I was actually able to, there's like another part of the challenge where if you created the challenge, you did this and that, so you got like a bingo card. And at the end of the 5th day, I was able to, finish everything in the bingo card. So it called it a blackout. And by doing so, I was able to be part of the raffle. All right. So for that, and I think there were, if I'm not mistaken, about 8 to 10 of us who actually finished or was able to do the blackout. And they were raffling out 3 of these. It's an OBSBot AI camera. It is super small. It's not even 2 inches. But it's very powerful. It's an AI-powered camera. And so, I normally never win in this kinds of, challenges or raffle anyway. But it was a good thing because I knew about, one of the newest things that, is so nice because it can help me repurpose my videos and content called Cap Show. And so when they were announcing, it was like 2:30 in the morning. So they said, oh, first winner, Ashby. All right, I said, yeah, okay. I was like in and out of sleep. And then Doc Rock said, all right, next winner. Okay, Mommy Lala. I was like, how many Mommy Lala? Me, I won, right? So it's like, okay. And then, not even a week later, I received this one. And yes, I'm going to be doing a short video about this one and a little bit longer video about it. So it came with a camera, so it looks like this, and it's already here. All right, so maybe I can show you a little bit of it. Hold on, I am thinking which camera all right, this one. So I'll show you. Ching, not me. Ching, ting, 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 ting. Where is it? Ting. Okay, that is my ceiling. Are you getting dizzy? All right, there you go. That is the camera. Okay, I'm using another camera to show my other camera. So that is it. Okay, it's actually on a tripod. Okay, but there you go. All right, so you saw my ceiling, and this one now goes back to don't show my tummy, just the table. Okay, later we'll show the table. Again, this is another OBSBot tiny, but that's a tiny 2. All right, so there you go. So anyway, so it came with that, and then of course there's the magnetic thing. All right, and it came with a cord, and since I also have another OBSBot, okay, so I actually now house both of them in this one. That is part of my OBSBot tiny 2. Okay, so it came with there, and it came with a lock. Okay, metal that locks onto the, what do you call that? The lens, right? And it also came with a magnetic holder, which you can clip on your laptop or on your computer, or just put it in your desk like so. So it is an amazing, amazing product. And I've been using OBSBot for over 2 years now. The very first one is actually, again, a prize from when I attended Creator Camp in Boston. And I won this also from eCam. This is a tiny 2. The one I won right now is an OBSBot Meet SE. Okay, so this is the tiny 2. So that one I won because I was the one who traveled the farthest. There were several of us coming from Asia, but I was coming from the Philippines, and so I still traveled the farthest. So that was part of my win. Awesome, right? So I got to attend and learn, and even got a prize in the end. All right, so there you go. So why wasn't I able to attend yesterday? Because the other day, my computer was lagging so much. I was preparing materials for my college entrance exam review, and it was lagging so badly. It was taking so much of my time. And so, I was still on Ventura, I think, and we're now on Sequoia. So I said, okay, decided to actually, finally upgrade, or update my operating system, my Mac. And in doing so, it, how it is when there are updates, it messes up your settings. So when I was gonna go live, it cannot see any of my cameras. I had no face cam. I cannot see my overhead cam, nothing. I tried till about 11. Finally, I was able to make it work by midnight, but I said that's too late for me to actually go live. And so I decided to just go live today. So there's the very, very long story why I wasn't able to go live yesterday, which is my normal crafty day. Thank you so much, Zell. Okay, either it's Zell or Wims who, checks out on my schedule when I make a mistake. So thank you so much, Zell. All right, I don't see any I don't see any varroa mites or wasps. Oh, is that needed? Oh, okay, belated happy Mother's Day to all from Zell. All right, see, same to you, Zell. Okay, and thank you from Dawn. And we have Crystal, my newest crafty BFF. Hi, Crystal. Crystal, Jay is in the chat. Okay, maybe you guys want to, check each other out. Crystal, please, I hope that you could send a PM or a DM to Jay so you guys could talk about you know what. Okay, there you go. Exactly, Don, right? So I never really knew about I just wanted to do it because I felt that, I wanted to just make sure that whatever it is that's new out there, that I would learn it, and if I can use it for my lives, why not, right? So Linda is saying, I follow a channel, Garden for keeps garden fork. Okay, he keeps bees. He posts lots of other stuff, but he's been keeping bees about 3, maybe 4 years. His videos are very helpful. Thank you, Linda, for sharing that. Yes, I would love to check that out as well. Right? Lala taking us for a ride. Sorry about that, Linda. Linda is very, somehow familiar with eCam people because, she's moderator for Gretchen, Images of Gretchen. And Gretchen is also one of the awesome eCam creators. So whenever there's something new, we love to, test things out. Right. And sometimes, as we test things out, things happen. Speaking of bees, right? How about this, hive-shaped double-sided foam tape, right? There you go. Oh, speaking of bees, Queen Bee's Legacy. On the west coast of USA, it is 5:31 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Good morning to you, and have been awake since yes, please do sleep. Thanks for dropping by, my friend. Queen Bee's Legacy. Yes, because it's pretty, or maybe her work. Okay, hopefully it's work and not anything else that has kept her awake this long. So yes, please do grab a little bit of sleep now. All right, so this is our happy place. How awesome is that, right? So it was so easy to assemble. Only, I should have been done like 10 minutes ago if I had not been talking so much. Right? All right, so there you go. And of course, hello, Queen Bee. And yes, rest well, my friend, said Dawn. And we have our dear friend, Tech Troublemaker. Hi, Roy. If you missed out on Roy's episode live stream this week, okay, that was Wednesday morning for me, Tuesday nights for you guys in the East Coast. He talked about ChatGPT. So if you are still on the fence about using AI to create, or make your creator journey, I know there's so many of us here in the chat right now who are content creators, especially on YouTube. Okay, I hope that you would check out Roy's channel because he does give a ton of advice for us. And last Tuesday night for you guys, he actually talked about how to use, ChatGPT to make our content creation journey, from thumbnail creation down to, your credits at the end with music and all. Right? So please do, join us every Tuesday nights. All right. Promise you'll learn something all the time. Thank you so much, Roy, for being here. Yes, thank you, Linda, for the link. Yes. The craft. Good morning, Dawn. Yes, I'm crashing to sleep now. Thank you. Have a blessed day to you as well. And yes, you do need sleep, my friend. Thank you so much, Queen Bee's Legacy. Again, it's so easy. Hi, Linda T. Yes, Linda Toman Creates, my friend, is here. Good morning. Of course, this is inspired by sketch number 1. So yes, this is actually the card making kit samplers are perfect pairings for, the specific Kendra's Card Challenge we are in. So now we are on the 18th quarter. So KCC18. Okay, so using the same card making kit sampler, I'm gonna make this second card. And this one is inspired by sketch number 4. All right, so let me just go get that sketch number 4. All right, so hopefully that's 2. I hope I No, that's 5. Where is 4? Did I? 4. That's 3. Where's 2? Okay, guys, I'm missing card sketch number 4. There you go. That's number 4. All right. So that is what this card is going to look like. Okay. So just like the first one. Okay. So let's put it aside for a while. Okay. So we can focus on this card. Again, the papers, the sentiments, okay, even this, what do you call this? Faux gem or rhinestones, there you go, are part of the kit that, the sampler kit that Kendra has created. How Kendra does all of these things for us is just simply amazing. You know, she does have a full-time job. She is a teacher. And at the same time, you know, wife, mom, you know, and of course, the awesome creator of Kendra's Card Challenge. How she is able to prepare all of this for all of us, okay, and still create, you know, amazing sketches quarter in and quarter out for us is amazing, right? So please do check out, you know, Kendra's Card Challenges. Go to cardsbykendra.com or on page. Oh, look at this. I love both. But, you know, let's focus on the green. So closing my eyes. So, all right. So this one, if you can see, I am following very, very closely sketch number 4. So this is on portrait, but the sketch is on landscape. So I'll just, you know, make sure I know where the opening is and putting it on its side. So this is the landscape one. All right. So I am following exactly the dimension. So oftentimes or sometimes I actually don't follow the sketches exactly, especially when I want to use the challenge as a scrap buster. So you can absolutely do that. So use whatever scrap you have and then tweak the size. Okay. So Sire, okay, one of our part of the design team also of Kendra's Card Challenge 18, he one time did something, you know, not an A2. Most of the time we do A2 size samplers, right? Or samples for the challenge. He did something mini. And then lately Bitty Penny is doing, you know, it on 6x8s, right? So again, it doesn't need to be an A2 size card. Right, so you can take this sketch to town and, you know, do with it whatever you want. Okay, so there is no right or wrong. It's not as if, okay, I can't put this in the challenge because it's not the right size. No, of course not. Okay, Kendra will not like take a photo and check, okay, is the dimension correct, right? But again, if you are newbie to the challenge and you know, when I started doing this, joining, I think I joined in 12 or 11. Okay, it's like I really didn't even know what I was doing, if this is right or wrong, right? But it still, you know, jump started, you know, at that time. I was really, what do you call, in a rut, so to speak. I couldn't start. It's like whatever I start, I'm so dissatisfied with it. But in the end, you know, I just don't want. Okay, so, but doing the challenges, you know, really helped me to jumpstart, you know, my journey back into card making. And so I have not stopped since then. Yes. All right. Again, good night, Queen Bee. I hope, good morning, I know, but yeah, please do go to sleep, my friend. I may have to create along with you, Lala, so I can finish. Yes, you know, maybe I will do one full set. Normally, I'll do the full set last week. Okay, maybe last Wednesday of the month, because the last Saturday, I will be with Jay. Right? How's that done? Love those strawberries. I just created a strawberry. See, I knew it. Strawberry patch in my garden. Oh my goodness. You know, our strawberries are really tiny. We don't have those giant strawberries. And you know that the Philippines actually is a tropical country. So, and know that strawberries normally do need a little bit of a cold weather to thrive. So, there are strawberry farms somewhere up north in the Philippines and in the mountains. So, there were several times where we would go there, especially during Christmas season, and I would take my kids to the strawberry farm so that they could do a little bit of, gathering strawberries and be able to experience, right, strawberry picking. All right, so there you go. We're almost done. We're now just gonna put the three dots, okay, that we have here. Again, okay, these are rhinestones. Okay, if you want to use something else, maybe an ephemera or a different kind, cutouts, die cuts, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be rhinestones exactly. Okay, you can or you don't want to put it in, it's also okay. Tweaking the sketch, making it your own is an absolute okay for Kendra's card challenge. All right, so this is it. It's like a carbon copy of the actual sketch over there, right? All right, so let's go look back at the two cards that we created, okay, for this sampler kit. Okay, and of course, we still have a lot of the papers from this kit left over for additional cards or even projects that maybe I want to make tags, right? So I can actually use this. So definitely this, card making kit samplers are super awesome and so easy and fantastic to use. And from here, you can even, move on and, create this Kendra's card challenge. We actually can create 18 cards, right? So start with this and then just add on until you complete your 18 cards for a full set. All right. Okay, yeah, you are creating one. Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you. All right. Good night, Queen V. Hi, Roy from Sammy. Had beach towels with various vegetables or fruits on them. Too cute. Oh, I envy you guys. You have the most amazing craft stores, dollar stores out there. And of course, we have Yvette. Yvette, how are you? I hope that your hand has fully healed, my friend, and stay safe, right? So good morning, Yvette. Yes, please do check out Yvette. She is also part of the design team as well as Jenna for Kendra's Card Challenge 18. Yes, so and of course Shanna, okay, so if you see any of the team members in the chat, please do check out their channels as well. And of course there's a lot of, or almost everybody here that I see actually has created, okay, and has been part of Kendra's Card Challenge. All right, so sketch number 1 and sketch number 4 as inspiration. Now we're moving on to the next card making kit sampler, and this time around it's from Not Too Shabby. Again, one of my favorite craft stores here in the universe. Right? So the ephemera pack they have, it's amazing. It's I've made so many Christmas cards using, and I still had stuff left over. It's really super worth it. Okay, you can shorten my nickname to just QB or B. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, B. All right, would love to call you B. Hey, are you still here? Go to sleep, my friend. All right, thank you so much for dropping by, but we don't want you getting sick and you've been awake for like more than 24 hours or almost. Is in your time zone also. Oh, she's here? Really? B, where are you from? I thought you're from the US. Okay, are you from Asia? Philippines? 2 of them. One has strawberries to it. Oh my goodness. I need to check your channels out or your Instagrams out and check out what you have done. My back is it's your back. I thought it was your hand. All right. Thank you that you are feeling better, Yvette. Yes, you know how it is, right? So glad to hear. Yes, we're so glad to hear that, Yvette. Stay safe, my friend. Stay safe. Sometimes we want to do all the things, right? Especially this past Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day belated, by the way. All right, so let's create the last two cards for tonight, and this will be inspired by Kendra's sketch number 3 and 11. All right, this is the Tutti Frutti collection from Not Too Shabby, curated by Kendra for this mystery card making sampler kit. All right, so let's just check out sketch number 3. It's somewhere here. Let me check out that one. Okay, maybe this is the 3. All right, whew. So good at guessing. All right, so this is card sketch number 3, my friends. All right, so for most of you who have been following, you do know that I love to fussy cut. And this lady, awesome lady over here is so cute. Okay, actually, it had, wider white borders. And since the papers that I have chosen, again, came as part of the kit, actually doesn't really have anything white on it, right? So I decided that, I still wanted to have a border on it because the papers that I've chosen are all very busy. And if without the border, it's gonna get lost in translation, so to speak. But I didn't want it to stand out too much, so I fussy cut most of the white border but still kept a little bit. And then this is a sentiment that came with the card making sampler kit. It's time to celebrate you, right? She is so beautiful. I love it. And then this is another ephemera that came with it. Again, it had white border, so what I did was to cut away fully all the white border, and instead of white, I laid it on top of a green cardstock that came actually also as part of the kit. All right, so the next thing I just need to do is to simply be inspired by card sketch number 3 of KCC18 and put it together. Okay, so let me check the chat while I go ahead and put this together. Let me see. Okay, I've read that. Okay. And Q and are both West Coast. Oh yeah, so it's pretty late for them, right? So most of the time when I go to the US, I really had to stop by the West Coast because most of my relatives are there. Those actually who are in the US are from there. And Yvette, if I had just met you when my kids are a little bit younger, whenever we go to the West Coast before, I would buy the SoCal Pass. They call it the SoCal Pass. And that included, passes to 3 days of Disney with the Magic Morning one. And then San Diego Zoo, SeaWorld, I think, Legoland, Universal. It was a bit pricey, but if you would, take a look at it in the long run, it's actually cheaper. So I would buy that. Okay, and I had Sammy and Biba, and I would just rent a car and I would drive from where my relatives are, which is, about 2 to 3 hours away from San Diego. And then I would just do overnights in San Diego. So we would do 2 to 3 days there so we could go around, Legoland first, and then we'd go to San Diego Zoo. And then we head back, okay, to do those were the days when my kids still love doing, actually they still do, but they were much younger then. And I would freak out because you guys, you drive so fast. When I get onto your freeways, it's like here in the Philippines, when you enter the main freeway, it's like we enter slowly. You guys, the minute you take, you have to step on it. Otherwise, you might get hit at the back because you're too slow, right? So, but then we have fun memories of our travels over there. And if only I had known Yvette back then, I would have been able to actually visit Yvette during those times. So it was always a sure thing. Whenever we'd go to the West Coast, definitely San Diego will be part of the stopover. All right. So, but lately, our trips have been mostly more on the East Coast. Okay, so hopefully when we return, okay, we'll be able to go around again. It's just so hard to travel nowadays. There's so many, travel advisories and and it's expensive. Always in a rush here. There you go. That pass is definitely a good deal. Yes, right? So because if you would check how much the entrance is, and then like Disney's 3 days with a magic morning, one magic morning, it was really, really worth it. So I just really have to make sure I keep it, make sure I secure it, because if I lose it, that's it, right? But it's such a wonderful, package. I'm not sure if that's still available, but I guess it is, right? Yvette? So, my kids and I, that we love to travel, and they're my travel buddies. As they say, work hard, okay, and then play hard as well. Okay, so that's why if you would see in my channel, sometimes I do create like videos of our travels. So if you want to check that out too, it's here in my channel. So this is it. Okay, so instead of that flower thing suggested on sketch number 3, I actually added this very cute lady. All right, so with lime. Okay, is it lime? I'm not sure if it is, or it does look like kiwi. All right, and then it's time to celebrate you, right? So if you would look at it initially, this is a very busy patterns, right? But when you put them together, amazing, right? So I love this one. Really has that awesome, summer but fun, vibe. All right, so that's the first card from this card sampler kit. Again, this is just a sampler kit, okay, that came as part of the perk if you are part of the all access Patreon level in Kendra's Card Challenge. Right, so if you are a VIP, then you can actually get not just the sampler but the actual full card making kit. If you missed our hop, okay, earlier this weekend, okay, during Mother's Day, actually, we did, some of us actually did show some of the full kits, right, for the mystery card making sampler. So this is card 11. All right, so let me pull out the sketch for this one. I hope it's here. Okay, 13, 12, 11. There you go. There's the card sketch number 11. All right, so For the video hop that we did last weekend, Lynn was actually the one who showcased as an inspiration this awesome sketch. Okay, I love this sketch, but afraid because you see, okay, it's like, oh, there's, it looks like you need to be quite accurate with the crisscrossing of the strips, but no worries. Okay, it doesn't matter. No one will measure it, my friend. So, all right. So instead of I feel that the card top that I have is a little bit bigger. So instead of putting adhesive onto it, I put it on the card base so that whatever is in excess, I can easily, cut it. Okay. Right, there you go. All right. Okay, opening is over here. All right. Okay, again, this is all even the solid card stocks. This one are all came as part of the sampler kit. Okay, so this is one of, look at that, right? Look at that. Hey, come on, camera. Okay, did I turn the AI of this camera? I'm not sure. I think I did. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. HubSpot. Okay. HubSpot. I'm not sure because it's not focused. Okay. Oh yeah, I did not. Okay, no wonder. That's okay, but I'm gonna use this one, the watermelon part of it. Okay, so but before I put that on, okay, so let's put together first. Okay, so for this sketch, basically you need to come up with 5 strips, okay, of the same color or design. Okay, and then come up with another 5 set of strips. Okay, so I was contemplating on doing that, but then if you could see that, I made a boo-boo. So I'm just gonna use the other side. All right. And of course, I didn't realize that I don't have enough of this paper. And so the other paper I already cut, but I put together. So there you go, paper surgery, my friend. But it is still not long enough. So let's see what we're gonna do, okay, with it. Again, I probably won't be able to create a perfect, like a pattern out of it, but it's okay. So you'll see. Okay, so this is what the original ephemera would look like. So it does have a big white border around it. Okay, so which makes it really versatile. So no matter how busy the paper is, it can still have a focal, your eyes will still be on it because it's separated from the rest of the background. Okay, so but sometimes I don't want that big a border, so this is basically what I did. So there you go. So that's an option that you can actually do as well. So basically we need to put these strips, okay, crisscross onto this one. All right, so this is it, pansit. Let's see how I'm gonna be doing this. All right, so let's start with this one. Okay, and so that if I make a mistake, right, this is a shorter one, right? So that, okay, cannot, okay, it has to be, let's start out with a longer piece. Okay. Okay, and then somebody suggested that you start with, if you have, a paper, what do you call this? A mat like this. Okay, that you can actually, okay, it's still short. Okay, no matter what, I'm just gonna cover it eventually. Okay. I'm trying not to breathe. Just kidding. I'm just eyeballing this. No rhyme or reason. But if you want a more scientific way of doing this, all right, so check out Lynn's suggestions. She did have that tip, okay, over on the live stream hop last. Oh, there you go. Okay, so This is not going to be very accurate, but then I just want to make use of this shorter strip. So this is going to be a hack. So it's the nice thing about this is very busy. So I don't think anybody would recognize that it's not as evenly spaced as it should be. All right? Because it's a very busy pattern. So having a very busy pattern at this point actually is a positive thing. All right, let me see. Okay. Yes, Christelle, it is, right? Oh, okay. Yvette Yvette is also part of, okay, of course, the sign team member of Kendra's Card Challenge 18 and also of Not Too Shabby. All right. So she is saying she's not sure if this is still available though. Yes. Oh, Central. Oh, yes. Kiwi. All right, there you go. So, yes, remember, work harder, not smart. Roy. Oh my gosh, Roy, you really make me smile. Good morning, Roy. Are you off to work, my friend? Oh, I cannot tell you how awesome, Tech Troublemaker is. Him and his wife, Donna, they're amazing. Love them both so much. Okay, B, you're still here. You should be sleeping already, my friend. Dolly Parton merchandise is being sold at Dollar General, and they're cutesy. Oh, I love those. Are they like kind of vintage theme? Oh, how I wish we have those kinds of stores here. Oh no, B, it was actually intentional. Yes, Roy doesn't know about that. He's just, because sometimes, right, so we all work harder, right? Not smarter. I'm guilty of that as well. Good thing no rulers. My crisscross for this sketch for May submission is way off. Don't worry, I'll join you in that way off club, Linda. Watch me. Watch I turn this into a super way off crisscross. And as I mentioned, having this very busy patterns, I'm going to put it to my advantage because later you'll see. Hopefully, in my mind, that is going to be a plus because your eyes are going to be like so busy looking at the awesome pattern that you won't even, recognize that, oh, it's not even. Right? So let us see if my idea actually works. We'll see. If it doesn't work, it's fine. I tried. Right? So there you go. And let's just trim off the excesses. Like so. If this were, just a solid strips of paper, I believe it would be easier to see the, if it's way off center or it's not even. Okay. Look at this. It's so nice, right? Okay, guys, if you have strips like this, do you throw it or do you keep it for a future project? Be honest with me. All right. So there was a time, and I was cleaning in the office earlier on. And I saw like several small baggies, Ziplocs of things like that from cuts that I did in the past. And I said, oh, I might be able to use this. So it would be nice, right, to actually be able to use it. But if in the end you're not able to use it, then that's not good. All right. So the thing is, you're supposed to like one end to the other end. Okay. So let's see if that is gonna work. Good luck to me. Okay. I will try. Try. Okay, let me see. This to that. This to that. Alright, there you go. Why is this like thinner than this one? See? What? Anyways, you know how it is when you start making a mistake? It's just like, what do you call that? When it rains, it pours, right? It's a brand of salt, right? In the US. I remember when I was younger, I saw that. Dolly is fabulous, right? Roy, that's me most days. Same here. Yes, Dolly Pardon. Great papers, Lala. Thank you. Actually, thank you, Kendra. This is part of, the sampler. I just auditioned them and picked them up with press and seal. Oh, you know what? That is a great idea. Dawn, I'm almost done. That's a great idea, guys. Once you've been able to line them up, pick it up with your press and seal and then flip it and then put adhesive and then bang. Then you're sure that it's all gonna be even. Amazing, Dawn. All right. So the next time that Kendra has this kind of, well, anyway, it's not, 18 is not yet done. So I might do this with another set of papers. Maybe for my next full set, I will use Dawn's awesome suggestion. Oh, did you get that, guys? I actually have a present seal somewhere here. Hold on. Okay. I'm just checking. See, I actually put it underneath my table so that... Okay. See? So that if I need it, it's here. See? It's here. Before it wasn't even available here in the Philippines. So when I go to the US and I go to a grocery, I hoarded those. Right? So when I go there, what happens is all the clothes I bought will go back to the Philippines via sea mail. So that everything that we actually bought from there, we can bring immediately back home. And all our clothes, and most of the time we go there in the fall or winter, which, those clothes we don't really need here. So it's okay if they get sent here by sea freight. Okay. There was even a time when my kids were still young. I would even bring car seats, right? Because from the airport, kids need to be in a car seat, right? So imagine how much luggage, we carried. All right, there you go, guys. So now I'll show it to you and you tell me if you can see the uneven thing. So this is a nice hack again. Okay, as long as your papers are somehow coordinated, you don't need to stick to, solid cardstocks, or, no patterns at all. Because having patterns would actually make it easier, and less, your boo-boos are going to be less visible. Right? So now let's put it together, in this awesome card. There you go. Do you see? There's actually 1, 2, 3. These are actually 3 different pattern papers from the Tutti Frutti collection. And since that's the nice thing about being in a collection, right? So you can never go wrong with mixing them up because, the colors, the feel is coordinated. And so it's going to be fine. There you go. Ta-da! Okay, just making sure that it opens up this way. All right. Okay, so just putting this together. Okay, and's gonna stick it to there. All right. So again, I'm using card sketch number 11 over there. Okay, so if you do want to get the full dimensions and stuff, okay, there is a downloadable PDF that is absolutely free. The link is in the description. And yes, please feel free to join us for Kendra's Card Challenge 18. And on top of that, there are also other challenges within the challenge itself, right? So you can even do the color palette challenge, right? And then you can even submit also like individual cards, and you can always join us for the video hop. So almost every weekend for the whole quarter, there will be somebody as part of the team who will go on hops. And if you go watch those hops, okay, and then you click on the link and submit, you can also even have a chance to win something. And this weekend I will be part of the hop, okay, for Crafty Stamp Co. So if you could join us for that as well, that would be awesome. So if you can see on the sketch over there, number 11, so there's supposed to be a suggestion for a strip, okay, that goes over here. But instead of a sentiment strip like that, I want to put her, okay, and this one. Okay, so I'm thinking if she should be here and there, or should it be here and over there? Okay, so and then let me see, since did you see that? It flew. Okay, there. All right, so let's fuzzy cut this a little bit. Okay, I still will put in the white, okay, but just not too wide the border. Okay, so let's fuzzy cut that a little bit, just a little. Okay. Still putting in that white border to make sure that it doesn't get lost in translation from all the pattern papers that are in the background. Of course, we need to highlight her awesome hair. I love her hair. My hair is it's so flat, right? It doesn't have a body. And in a way, it's good because, guys, I only comb my hair once every day, or maybe twice if I do live stream, after taking a bath, okay, and probably before I go to sleep if I take another bath, right? So otherwise, my hair doesn't get combed at all. So there you go. Ta-da! Okay, and then instead of years, birthday should be levels. Okay, hold on. Okay. Why is it not focusing? Hold on, guys. This is the tiny two. This is this one. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh. All right. So, the image. Oh, there you go. All right, there. I wasn't on autofocus. Instead of years, birthday should be levels. Your age would sound so much better that way. That is so funny. All right, so I think I do have extra strips of paper left over. So I think I do want that, okay, to be matted somehow. Okay, I still have that extra red paper. Okay. All right. So let me put that on top of that one. Okay. So let's just grab this tiny trimmer. I think I got this one the last time I was in the US, and it was like super sale at, I think it was at Joann's, if not Joann's, Hobby Lobby. All right. Okay. And then our awesome. Okay, there you go. So let me see, where is my foam tape? Okay, that has, okay. It was here just a while ago. Oh. Check. All right. So I still have a lot. Don't worry. All right. There you go. Let me see. Okay. Linda says my present seal sits right behind my chair, and oh, high five, Linda. Yes, tuck down the rest. Okay, thank you so much again, Dawn, for that. The recipient will never know exactly, right, Linda? So high five to you, my friend. That's a good organization hack. I agree. The little girl is so cute. Yes, indeed, right? Yes. Finally, B, I think you're really, really very groggy and sleepy right now. Thank you so much, really, B. Have a blessed Thursday to Sunday. You too, my friend. Okay, and have a great, sweet dreams. I'm going to sleep. Yes, you should. QB or B. All right. I wish my hair was flat instead of an afro. We can exchange. Having a flat hair is like, it's like somebody just, planted a hair on top of your head. Sometimes it looks fake because it's so flat. Why are we like that, right? Sometimes what we have, we don't like. Ay, nako. All right, there you go. I love this. It's amazing how, I hope that, of course, there are awesome big brands out there for crafting. But, I was actually, before I joined, the community of Lynn and Kendra's Card Challenges and stuff like that, the only thing I knew about, crafting products were, of course, the ones that I get to see on Jennifer Maguire's, the very big crafters that we all, look up to for inspiration. And then I realized that, oh my goodness, there are actually a lot of, manufacturers, craft suppliers out there, and crafters that may not be as famous as, Jennifer Maguire and Kay Warner and, Tim Halls, but have very awesome products. So when I got to see the products of Not Too Shabby, Crafty Stamp Co., Crafty Krita. So the things that I've been seeing in the community, I was like, Craft Cat Scrappiness. It's like, why are these products not here in the Philippines? It's awesome. And of course, Pink and Main, right? So I got to be able to, visit and meet Michelle in person. If you do want to check out that awesome interview I did with Michelle, it's in my channel. I was so blessed to have been able to go to Florida about 2 years ago, and in lieu of doing another Disney, I decided to actually check out the craft stores available there in Florida. And so, I messaged Lynn. Lynn, okay, after coming from Creator Camp, of course, I went to the West Coast first, say hi to family, visit family, and then went to, Creator Camp, and then visited one of my friends from college. And then I said, okay, I mean, from work before. And then she said, you know what? I'm going to take a week off. And it's my birthday, the weekend that you're going to be finished for camp. Why don't you, go, stay with me, and I'll take you to town. I'll tour you around. And said, oh, there's really one thing I like. I want to go to the two places that Lynn suggested. So she said, Pink and Main, and my favorite things are actually there. So about 2 hours from where I was staying, where my friend is. So it's like, if my friend is here, it's like my favorite things is over here and Pink and Main is over here. So it's not as if I can visit both in one day, because it's like opposite direction. But from my friend, it's about 2 hours, the same time to go to. So I actually went one day over here and then the next day. So it was my favorite things first, and then I went to Pink and Main. So awesome. I was able to, go around the stores, check out what was there. I was like, I went crazy. Really. It was like, oh my gosh, they have this and this and this. I was like, you guys are so blessed to have. But it's better now. Before, there really wasn't that much of crafting supplies here in the Philippines. But I'm grateful that for here in the Philippines, we have Lasting Impression. Of course, we have Kira Crafts. We have PF Crafts. Okay, and we have, of course, our partner store as well. Who is Miss Jo of Papel at Iba Pa, okay, who brings in awesome crafting stuff from the US and other parts of the world, so that nowadays we are not actually as far behind as before. So if ever you guys have it, we'll probably have it in a few weeks or so available here as well. So it's nice to let's what do you call this, patronize. Okay, let's use and support those smaller crafting companies, okay, because really they do have amazing products as well. Come on, why are you not focusing? There you go. So you see there, can you see the boo-boos? Cannot. Right? So instead of years, birthdays should be levels. Your age would sound so much better. Oh, what level are you in? Oh, I'm on the penthouse. You know how it is. Oh my goodness. And this is the set of, the papers that I have left over from this mystery card making kit. Again, this is Tutti Frutti from Not Too Shabby. All right. So let's go over the 4 cards that we were able to create today. All right. So these are from the Tutti Frutti one. Okay, let me see. All right. So this is from the Tutti Frutti collection from Not Too Shabby. And these are the ones from... Okay, let me see. These are the ones from... Okay. Echo Park. Okay, so this is Echo Park Ladybug. Okay, Ladybug, but I have a butterfly with a ladybug. Alright. Because I just found this lying on my desk. I think it was during the Holy Week where I did this, pop-up card with a ton of butterflies coming out of it. I said, oh, there must be, something left over. So I said, okay, might as well use it. There. My hair is always a curly mess, so my hair is always flat. Oh my goodness, right? So hi everyone, not interacting as much since we're currently at the tail end of the semester. Yes, my daughter's finals week is coming up. So yes, thank you still Sam for joining us. Yes, thank you, thank you. I hope you're all having a great midweek. All right, there you go. Thank you so much to Linda for saying hi to my moderator daughter. Having extremely thick curly hair is like having a woolly. We all have issues with our hair, right, Linda? Oh, thank you so much, Linda. I really love your avatar. Promise. All right, my friends. Okay, so thank you so much again for joining me. Don't forget to please do like and subscribe. And yes, I'm Mommy Guiding on all the socials. And if there's one social media platform that you could please follow me and help me with, it's gonna be Instagram. And it's also my fault because I rarely post on Instagram. I know I have a ton of content, but for the life of me, I don't know. I don't put them up on Instagram. For me, it's like Facebook and YouTube is way easier, even TikTok. But I know I should be doing more Instagram. So please, follow me on Instagram as well. Okay, with that, okay, so here are the 4 cards that we created tonight. I hope that you have a great rest of the week. All right, so I'll see you on the weekend. Okay, that's Saturday evening for me and Saturday mornings for you guys for another crafty night. This time, a weekend crafty night with you all. With that, have a great rest of the day. God bless you all and see you next time. Bye! Yes, have a great day to you all. Thank you so much, Yvette, as well. Exactly, Linda. Hi, Lori. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, my friend. Mwah. Bye.